Hey everybody, and welcome back to another book review. So I just finished this book, but it's the next book in the Land of Stories series, and this book was called Beyond the Kingdoms. I almost said Beyond the Stories, Beyond the Kingdoms. So this book, just like all the other books, again, I'm really liking Chris Colfer's writing style. I love the worlds that he developed, but I felt like this book kind of was jumping all over the place, and sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, sometimes it was just really hard to follow. So in this story, the twins who we've been following through the whole series, they discover that there is a character who is trying to be the bad guy. And so they go on a adventure into all of these stories that they've grown up with. So they go into the land of Oz, and they go into Neverland, and they go into Sherwood Forest, just all these stories that they've grown up with, that we've grown up with. And they get help from all these other literary characters, which is a cool concept, and I didn't hate it. So that part of the story was actually fairly short. I would say it's probably about half the chapter, maybe 3/4 of the chapter. The other quarter of the chapters were focusing on their friend who they met in the last story, and we find out that she actually has magical abilities too, and so she's on this whole quest to try and figure out her life story, and she might be related to the Brothers Grimm, and so she's figuring all of that out. But it just felt very sporadic. I wanted to kind of know more about her character and about her journey into finding who she is with the Brothers Grimm and all of that. And I just felt like it was very choppy and kind of thrown in last minute. It didn't flow as well as when her character was brought in the other book, in the previous book. So I'm still going to give this book a 3. This series as a whole, I just really like it, and I really think it would make a fantastic series. It just got a little choppy, and it was just kind of hard to follow, and I felt like it went one step too far. I just felt like they went one book too many as they're going through all these books, because they go to Oz, and then they go to Wonderland, and then they go to Neverland, and then they wind up in Sherwood Forest, or half of them are in Sherwood Forest and with Robin Hood, and the other half are with King Arthur. And it felt like this, that he was just adding another story on top of another story, and it just didn't really fully work out. On top of that, this book ends on a really big cliffhanger. So now I'm in this debate. Do I read the next book in the series and possibly wind up with another cliffhanger? I have the book. Or do I read something else to give myself a break? So anyway, this series, again, I still love it. But I wanted this book to kind of wrap up nicely, and it didn't wrap up as nicely as I hoped. On the flip side, I am looking forward to where the characters go next and what happens in the next book. I'm just really excited about everything that's going to go on with that. So that is this book review. Again, the book is from the Land of Stories series, Beyond the Kingdom. It is I think it's the 4th book. Is this the 4th? Yeah, it's the 4th book in the series. And I am looking forward to reading the 5th book and the next book. I'm just debating if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to start something else. So as always, please continue to send me your book recommendations. I've gotten some really great ones, which is part of the reason why I'm debating if I want to read the next book in this series or wait. But looking forward to other book suggestions, other ideas for one. And then also, if you feel so moved and called, you can like, comment, subscribe, etc. I don't have a whole lot of content outside of these videos, but I love them, and I know a lot of other people are really enjoying the books that I've read and shared with everyone. I'm getting a lot of feedback on people that have read the books or are reading the books and their views on it. So that is really awesome. So hope you all are having a fantastic, wonderful summer. Hopefully it's not too hot where you all are, because it has been awful here. My phone read 113 this week, which is just not okay. But I hope everybody is staying cool, staying safe, and staying healthy. And I will see you guys in the next book.